Hello, Paul is the best for UK here, and welcome to another Game of Day video. So today we're looking at a game called the Sacred Armour of Antiriad. So I'm using the 128K machine. The game does work on a 464. I just find it easier to use the 128 machine because it's got the disk drive and it's easier to load the games basically in an emulator. So that's why you see Amstrad 128K. Yep. So I've just done a catalogue of the discs, so let's just run the BAS file here. Antiriad. You don't need the .bas, automatically determines that. So, oh, it looks like we've got a French train. Is that French? It looks like some sort of trainer, but no, I don't want infinite energy. No on everything. A lot of these disc games had the trainers and the pirated ones anyway. So I've never played this before, so I don't know what to expect. It was recommended to me by someone. Right, it looks like I'm playing the French version or something. But I suppose it will still be the same game when it's on 1986, I believe that MCMLXXXVI is. So this is by Palace Software. Let's press the fire button and see what happens. Wow, quite an impressive big sprite there. Right, oh you fuck. Right, okay, so what are the controls here? So you can shoot these rocks. Okay, am I dead? Not sure what's going on here. Well, you can jump through the up button. Not a fan of that, as you probably know by now if you've been a subscriber to my channel. That's interesting. If you hold down left or right and press the fire button, you jump sideways. That's cool, that is. So the fire button doubles as a jump button as long as you're out in the direction down. So you can't obviously shoot and move at the same time, but it does help with the harder to navigate, you know, like the harder to navigate jumps, like, because up and diagonal on a joystick is not easy to do. Any retro enthusiast will tell you that. But yeah, there's some great graphics on this actually. I'm really impressed with the graphics. See, I was going to shoot that baddie then, but because I was holding up, left or right, it didn't let me shoot it. So you have to be stationary when you're shooting the bullet, bear that in mind. So, yep, stationary that way or stationary that way. If I hold down left and then try and shoot, he jumps instead. Watching out for this ghost here. Have some of that. It's really hard to get your rock or whatever you're doing to aim, but there we go, we just got that guy there. Not sure what this is. Can you pick it up? No? Right, let's just proceed on. So I don't know how you get past this force field here. Oh, you can just walk straight through it. Okay, there we go. Probably depletes a bit of your energy. Is that like a body armour up there that you can maybe put on? I'm going to try that. Well, I would if it wasn't game over. Let's try that again, so we're now a bit more familiar with the game. So let's go all the way to the left as fast as possible. Just walk through the baddies. It's going to take my energy off. That hood at the bottom, that blue hood, I can't see anything on it, so I don't know if that's normal or an emulator bug. When he crouches down like that, that means he's died and he's regenerated, I think. So let's proceed on. Let me know in the comments if that blue hood is supposed to look like that at the bottom. I can't see anything on it at all. The actual game looks alright, but I can't see anything on that hood. Let me just check something. You can't diagonally jump on the game at all actually. If you press up and left or up and right, it doesn't work, it just jumps straight up. So that's probably why they also introduced the button whilst running sideways thing, which is quite good in a way on a one fire button joystick, but the only trouble is you can't shoot and move at the same time. But it is helpful for navigating hard things. So, oh, we've engaged the hood. Ah, now the hood's lit up, so that makes more sense, doesn't it? So now we can see our hood. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Right, let's try and get past this bit here. What a cool little game. I don't know if this game was ever released on other systems. Probably was. Let me know in the comments if this has got a Spectrum version. I'm quite liking this. It's quite impressive for its day. Hidden gem, maybe? I've never heard of the game until today. Oh shit, look at these guys. So at least we could see our hood at the bottom there. Let's proceed on. Nice colour in the graphics as well. We've got some nice colour. And yeah, really showing one of the better games on the CPC for today. So yeah, what do you think of that one? I think it's great. It's pretty decent game, to be honest. I like the mechanic of holding down left or right and then pressing fire to jump. It does have its downside, like I mentioned, like you can't run and shoot at the same time. You have to be stationary to shoot. So you can't like sort of run away from your baddies while shooting. You either, if you're running away from your baddies, you're jumping and that's all you're doing. But yeah, it's quite an interesting concept anyway of using that dual sort of fire button mechanic on the game. But yeah, that's today's game of the day basically. And if you've got any game suggestions, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. I think it's very innovative and it seems to play quite well as well. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a good evening and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.